Welcome back, everyone. So I've been scouting to find a good spot to set up the tower that I'm gonna make, and I believe I found it. So if we go down here, we can see that the world generation's already made a center pillar for us. So we're pretty much just gonna build around this, and then build up to the water surface, and then go up from there in the center. Another thing that I did spot down here, let me get my light out, is, I think it's on this side of it, a little further down. I know I've seen it down here, I just forgot what side. There it is, iron ore. So we know that there's a chunk here. And then let me get to the top so I can pull up my map. Another thing too is how far down I have to go before my instability even moves. So like I can technically make most of this underwater if I wanted to. Some of it will be, but not that far below surface. But over here where we're going to go to get a few stacks of dirt to help build the outline, we have very high concentrate of iron ore. So once we got this set up, I'll probably be hitting that. But let's get into our boat and we'll go over there and get some dirt, just regular dirt, not gonna make packed dirt. And yes, I brought shovels this time. The crops haven't came in yet, so I had to focus on doing something else. Haven't started the leather yet, but I'm working on it. And this should be enough for the outside hectagon if I've done the math correctly. Like the initial ring that'll be on the outside. Because I'm thinking make the ring along the surface and then like an aqueduct kind of thing around it. And then it goes a little underwater on the inside. We'll just start here and go down. Yeah, I probably should have just made a copper one, so this would go a little bit faster. But I think as long as I get 2 stacks, that should be enough. Just to get the initial shape going. Because I'm going to do like the centerpiece with dirt so that I can get the initial outer ring going. Might as well grab these flowers. Add it to the collection. Yeah, we're almost at 1 stack. Yeah, that's 1 stack. We'll just do this layer and then we'll move on to that island and get that one. Yeah, and I guess I could have made the island out of shells since I got a lot of that here, but I wanted it darker. Okay, let's throw these down here so I can see how much I got. And we'll do this one. We can save that one if we need it. But I probably won't need that much dirt. I can definitely tell I've been here. because I've gotten dirt from this island before. And there's one shovel. Just a little bit more. Almost got it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't need to chase it. Get up here, come on. Okay, 64. Okay, back to the little red dot. And the reason how, or the way that I got a lot of the calculation on how to make the octagon type shape that I'm wanting is I went into a new map and just did creative mode and tried working it out, and even tried chiseling it just to see how it'll look. So like the straight pieces will be straight, and then the corner pieces I'll probably chisel those, so it's got a nice edge to it. Yeah, let's hop out here, and then we go this way. And we're just gonna build a 2x2 up in the center, or whatever this would be center-wise. So going, I didn't go all the way down, but it's basically a 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like a 9, 5. Oh, what's that? 5? Yeah, so it's like a 9 by 5. So we're just going to try to go half on it, because we don't need to have it this whole thing. We can shear some of it down, because I want to do a 6x6 interior room, or interior tower, so I got a 7x7 basically, counting the walls. So this would be 7. So we'll just start here, because technically none of this has to stay here. It's just we're going to utilize this to help build this top piece, and then we can build around it as much as we can. Okay, get these up here. Yeah, we should be able to stand here. Okay. So now we're going to go out each direction by 20, so that we can start doing the ring. Which this is might hit that, but we can always move the boat. Ten. Yeah, that's 20. And we'll get the other side. Guess we could do it like this. And then this inside piece, so everything from here all the way to here this is going to be the inside of the tower. So if it's doing that thing where I destroyed a block and now it's air mixing with water, we're not going to have any of that. This is all going to be interior and lowered about 2 or 3 blocks down, and then it'll be kind of like an octagon bowl with the tower coming out of the middle, and then like a little forgot what I called it earlier, like a water ring, an aqueduct, that's what it is, like around the outside with pillars and all that, if I get that far. Okay, so now we'll go 20 this way, and then I should just be able to go from here to there, and then I might have to do more dirt for the other 2 directions. But we can at least get some of it started. And we'll get this side going. And actually we don't need this part because it's this to there is 20. So from here to the center. Look, put these here. Drop these down here. And then we can put these for the outside. We'll do the same here. And then these will go out, so it's a length of 20. So we'll have to make sure so this is already 2. So we'll do, what's that? 9 and 9. So 9, that'd make 10, 9, 10. So yeah, 9 by 9. Or 9 and 9 on each side. Okay, so that's not on that side, which should make 10 up to here. There's 9 on there. Let's go ahead and throw this here so we can see. I need to get some food. There we go. Not so good for a while. Yeah, 4 days. And I brought extra. Well, it's 1 more. And we'll get this going out, the 9, and then 9. There's 9. Luckily, which I don't know if it'll stay, but it's a calm night, so I shouldn't have to really worry about stuff spawning. And then the fun part's going to be going from here to here diagonally, but we'll be able to utilize the dirt to help with that. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So let's try to at least get this side first before we call it, because I'm probably going to need to get more dirt for the other two directions, for the cardinal directions I think they'd be called. So if we put a piece of dirt here, we can put this here, and then we need 2 pieces of dirt here, so we can get this one there. And then this in between here and here is only 9. We don't need to do it like that. We could just put one here, and then one there. Then we just keep going like this until we get to the corners and connect them. And we're almost there. One more. Okay. And then next time I think I'll show off the chiseling, but it's basically like chiseling this piece and then right along here, and then it just looks, it's not like a smooth edge, because I think it looks kind of weird if it was completely smooth, but it's kind of a little rigid going through here, but it actually makes it look pretty nice. And then just so you can see the shape, I'll go ahead and jump up here, but you can kind of see the shape of an octagon. And then this will eventually be a 42 by 42. But that's going to do it for this one. We'll probably pick up building the rest of this in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.